Why now? Why would he drop out now?
That's $100 million question. I guess that you could say that maybe he didn't want to win, or the result, like the reality of moving to Ottawa, leading a political party he's not really been a member of, a system that he doesn't quite understand, kind of hit home, or the idea that he wasn't going to win, though, I don't think is possible. I've talked to different political parties, I've talked to different leadership candidates and their campaign managers, and they've all said he was the front runner. So there really is, this is a big question, and wondering why.
So now he's saying he can't win in Quebec, and his French or lack of French is part of the reason. But he's known that since day one, when he skipped the first French debate and launched his campaign the day after.
Yeah, correct. This has been a challenge all along. It's something that he said he's been working on. I do know that he has been attached to his French tutor at the hip throughout the process. So yeah, that's a convenient excuse or a convenient rationale. I'm sure it's partially reality, is that it is hard to win a national election campaign without winning Quebec. And I think the idea of being, the opposition leader for 4 to 8 years probably isn't that attractive to someone who's used to traveling internationally as an international businessman. That's the job you sign up to do. I think this is the question the membership's going to be asking, and frankly, all of us are wondering.
So maybe did reality set in like it has for Mr. Trump after the election?
Yeah, possibly. We've seen it a bit with Trump absolutely in the States, where, living in the White House, he's always going to Mar-a-Lago. It's not glamorous politics. It's a lot of drudgery, it's long hours, and leader of the opposition is particularly challenging. I think O'Leary excited the Conservative Party because he was different, because he was from the outside, because he was a media personality. But how that translates to Ottawa was an open question. I think maybe the reality of that hit home, and I guess at least they decided to get out this far in advance of voting, but voting is ongoing as we speak. So, the question will be, how does that shake out with the other candidates?
Was this just a lark, or was he a serious candidate?
He is a serious candidate. He had a serious campaign team. I do know that. He had significant backers who've been in the party for years, Marjorie Le Breton, Michael Coates. He did have a big team there, and they were going to win. That is what I understand from a lot of people. So, the big question is, why now?